I'm watching this cartoon, and the name of the episode is Dual Personality. Okay. And then automatically I heard about some two faced ass individuals. Hush. Hush. Y'all, crash out magic. So, though more than likely it's not labeled that, um, that's just what I had to put in order to communicate to the best of my ability in the caption what these people intentions were, what they've been trying to do to you since you were a child. Is this something that's been in motion for a very long time, ever since some type of abuse occurred? Okay. Maybe you were the type of kid as well. Something about your curiosity and the things that you would address and identify and acknowledge. And as you gotten older, it's just something about your perception and like this truth teller energy. Okay. But anyway, let's get down to this crash out magic. So roots. Some of you guys could have had some level of magic, abusive magic, black magic, whatever you want to call it, voodoo, but definitely root work here, okay? Because we know root work in totality is not evil. It depends on, people's intent and how they utilize it, right? But you was someone who definitely sustained some type of root magic and abuse because the intention was for you to become a Jezebel energy, a succubus incubus energy, someone who becomes an addict, someone who abuses substances, hopefully, for them permanently. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to be someone that become addicted to some type of substance so they can use that as an alibi or to justify this narrative that's been formulated in order to stand as an alibi to clear up themselves, and help them appear as innocent or fortify the false narrative that they've created to cloak their true identity, their true personality, okay? Y'all, what I'm getting strongly is, times are different. I woke up, I'm not gonna say, well, I woke up maybe about 5 o'clock today, so okay, big changes, transformation, and what was on my mind, I began to kind of get irritated. And the thing is, I know how to defend myself spiritually, so my ex, which would be like the last person I really like dated, was heavily in my energy, and I literally, just reflected upon some things, and it kind of enhanced my rejection towards this person, thus adding into me having to return their energy back to them, like unwanted energy that's currently being projected upon me. Like this person wants me to, I guess, allow access. And I remember just in this brainstorm, it's almost like someone trying, like the energy trying to make a petition to me, and I'm just like, absolutely not. And I remember thinking to myself, yeah, I'm a different type of energy because I really will cut off all access to me, or I will make it very challenging for you to access me. I'm somebody, I change my number a lot compared to the normal person. Like throughout my journey of having a phone, you know, I definitely changed my number a lot. For some people who are more familiar with me, they know that. They know I am somebody I will change my number in a heartbeat. Um, and yeah, it just is what it is. I'm the type of person I will block you from social media. I will do all of that, but and I can be calculated sometimes. I may unblock you, right, to give you an opportunity to, approach me, from a place of allow you the space to give a genuine apology or something like that. Um, Not saying that that will regain access, but that's just me being fair. Okay. Shoot, I'll blame it on my Libran energy. I'm a Libra North Node and a rising, so maybe that has something to do with it. But point, given. So anyway, you guys could have definitely had like karmic family, okay, who invested a lot of energy, time, abuse into trying to put you in this hopeless, worthless type of headspace so that you would succumb to becoming like this prostitute type energy, like not really having self love or self respect, okay, trying to damage your self esteem significantly so that you will easily succumb to this type of energy. Okay, because if you become, a whore, so to speak, if you become this Jezebel, succubus, incubus energy, right, then it's easy for them to, or I'm speaking from this is these people's logic, right? If you was to become and commit to being a whore, right, just not giving a fuck, right, this would be helpful on their behalf, in their eyes, in regards to covering up sexual abuse that happened to you when you were young. So that's one thing. Again, if you was to be somebody who became addicted to substances, right? Same thing. You would be more easily acceptable. You will be more easily susceptible to illusions. Okay, whether that be illusions being casted upon you, people creating illusions around who you truly are, your identity, these false narratives, this gossip, with people emphasizing things or exaggerating storylines, flat out lying about you, okay, trying to take the attention off themselves or set themselves up to seem like they're the protagonist in the situation, right? So that strong energy of change that I was channeling, what I was hearing is y'all are not like you don't have to settle with any abuse from anybody for the simple fact that they're your father or you know some people they don't even deserve to be called that. I feel like father is a respectable term. So just because they're you know, they may be your parent, okay, your guardian, your family member. You're not liable, or God is not going to forsake you or abandon you or ridicule you for protecting yourself. If anything, God will guide you away from these people for your safety, security, and protection, okay? So absolutely not. And like we already covered in a few previous videos, in most cases, it is the people who have some type of access to you who usually aren't compromised, okay, in order to, go on some type of assignment to destroy you or work against you, especially when you're chosen or you have a divine purpose. Again, some of these people can be past life enemies, manifested as, parental figures, family members, whatever, whatever vessel, right, in which they can likely regain some type of access into your energetic field and try to steal from it, try to swap destinies, swap energy, harvest off of you, feed off you, right? Or gain some type of revenge or vengeance or something like that. Okay, so yeah, like literally try to destroy you. So yeah, people who, you have very, very significant memories of, just flat out abuse, whether it be emotional or psychological or even physical. Where these people have like really, done things, especially like, repent, like there's a history of them taking certain actions to really hurt you. And, you know, you don't have to open yourself up to these people ever again if you so choose. If you choose not to ever talk to these people again, to never look back, that's okay. And something that you guys will notice, like a lot of people do, whenever you put time and space between these people or distance, meaning like you're not interacting with them at all, like it seems like things go smoother for you. Some of you guys, because you're big hearted, you're loving, you're not spiteful. That could have been a challenge for you, like kind of going back and forth between, okay, well, I did put distance, or this last time I put even more distance, and I really stood on business. I'll give them another chance because it is family and da 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 da. I understand why they're this way, so I'll just take the supposed high road and try to be the bigger person. Blah 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 blah. But again, these people are not operating on the frequency that you are on, so they look at it as another opportunity to like I guess launch something even stronger upon you or move even more calculated. Okay, like this didn't work, so maybe this will work type of thing. But yeah, like that's kind of how that was going. So some of you guys may be in a space where you're just like, yeah, I actually feel better when I don't communicate with you. A lot of it feels fake anyway. There's a part of me that don't really want to interact and engage with you. I'm doing it because I love you, even though, I don't feel like I'm receiving a quality of love that's conducive for my health, my growth, these type of things. So I just rather not, interact and communicate with you guys. I just rather not. Right? So you guys may be in this space or moving into this space, okay? Because if we're being completely honest, it seems like your life is better without these people around. And that may be harsh for them to hear or whatever, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Is it really wise for you to keep allowing an energy in your life that's abusive towards you? No. Okay, it doesn't matter how strong the illusions are, such as, oh, this is your parent, this is that, strong illusions, right? Which is again why these people wanted you to be someone who's addicted to marijuana, addicted to drinking, addicted to any type of substance or a toxic or a behavior that, leads to toxicity, right? To make you more vulnerable and susceptible, okay, into their intrusions, so to speak, right? I do want to say if my ex feels the need to watch any of my content in secret, I really want you to know I don't want anything to do with you. I've already called back every last drop of my energy, cleansed and purified, returned back to me, and every crumb of your energy returned back to you, including the good times. I don't give a damn. And I mean, it's at the nature of as if we've never even met. That is the degree of severance and cutoff that this is. I need you to understand that. Okay? I need you to understand that I honestly don't ever want to speak with you or talk with you again. And there's been attempts made, little passive, little subtle things that are supposed harmless things like, like a chime boost, things like that, to try to, check temperature, test waters, whatever. But, you know, so again, any illusions casted, I'm going to clear. They're going to all be cleared up, cleared away. Okay, I'm going to receive clarity on every single thing, for my safety and security. And with that being said, please get the fuck on. Thank you. I'm not going to say anything further, that could really hurt your feelings. Like this, like what you call yourself doing to me. And no. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, like yeah, also trying to create this narrative of you being mentally ill, psychologically ill, or literally trying to drive you insane through emotional and psychological abuse, literal abuse, and magic, root word. Yeah, you got people doing car accident magic. Okay, it's like either make you mentally insane, turn you into some type of whore, turn you into an addict, or kill you, or cause you to kill yourself. That's literally these people's main goals. With that being said, why would you feel, I don't care how much you love and how big your heart is, we have to be wise. We have to be wise, and we have to make sure we're simultaneously operating from all aspects of ourselves, not just our flesh, okay? Not just our emotion, but also our spiritual selves, our etherical selves. So, with that being said, it is unwise to open yourself up to these people. Another thing, for those of you who are Empress, Emperor energies, you're not the type of Empress or Emperor to just sit on your throne and look cute. I just like cute. And you may be somebody that's, fairly attractive, very poised and graceful, you know. But you're not the type of Empress, you know. It's given the woman king. But you're not the type of empress and emperor to just sit on your ass and just, tell your your warriors to do this. No, you're the type that's, you'll get your feet you get your feet in the sands type shit. Like, no, a part of you being or having that throne is because you are an ultimate warrior as well. Okay, you know how to guide, and teach people the proper, methods, mechanisms, tactics, strategies of warfare. So if it really came down to it, you're not just a sitting duck. You get what I'm saying? Kind of like chess type shit. You're not just a sitting duck. Like, oh, once they get through, um, the army, if they could defeat them or outsmart them to get to you, then it's easy to overthrow. No, it's not that. And it was crazy. This ain't no TV shit. Your army ain't no TV shit. Your divine 11 ancestors, the ascended masters appointed you, or that deal with you the long way, your divine spirit guides, ancestors and spirits that want to be in your good graces, that will be willing to do things for you on your behalf or defend you. Okay, like, the archangels, the thousands and thousands of divine angels, and then the Most High above all. Come on. Let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. You may be small, you may be petite, you may be slim, you may be kind spirited. You may seem, you may be approachable. You may be, a peaceful energy. Like dominantly, this is your energy. Dominantly, you're somebody who's peaceful. You're somebody who's orderly. You're goofy. You're funny. You're playful. You're all of this. Like you're very caring, compassionate, patient. You're all of this dominantly. Like this is who you are. This is who you intend to be with people. You don't just, you know what I'm saying? If anything, if you have to stand in an assertive type of energy, a stern energy, an abrupt energy, that King of Swords, that Queen of Swords energy, that's because there's some type of energy around you that warranted it. There's something that went off. Somebody triggered something by means of their imbalances, right? Or you discerning something about their energy where your spirit man is in alarm or, on alert, right? So it doesn't matter who you dominantly are. You're dominantly also somebody that's always vigilant. You're dominantly also somebody that's always discerning. Period. Even when you're this loving person, even when you're having conversation or small talk, just being cordial, being kind, you're still a strategist. Okay, you allow people room to think, well, basically, see how much they got you fucked up. You're not you're not a stranger to the strategy of, you know, allowing somebody to think that you're a fool, or, to think that you're, like you're not hip to what they're doing or what they're trying to do. People who call themselves deceiving you, right? Like with this calculated, strategy or demeanor, you're not a stranger to allowing them to deceive themselves by thinking that they're deceiving you. You're not a stranger to that. You understand that is a tactic of warfare. With that being said, yeah, like these people really, you could be somebody whom is associated with having a very strong will, very strong minded. Yeah. Some of these people, when, or whoever, depending on who it is, you can tell if it's meant to be a compliment. And you can tell when it's kind of like people just admitting to it, like your enemies admitting to it, because it's simply the truth, but it's not intended to be a compliment, you know? Yeah. So, being that you're not, you know, freed and severed yourself from, the curses or, the energies of these bloodlines or these people or any type of curse or hex, or magic that somebody's trying to do, you always escape. You always escaped. You always escaped. Some of these people allowed the mercy you extended to go to their heads. Yeah, it went to their heads, collective. So you were seen as naive, even when you did allow access to certain family members and stuff like that. Will let them into certain information, not all information, because you deem them untrustworthy, and that, it seemed like when they would know certain things, certain, challenges would arise. specifically, when you would tell them about certain things, it seemed like certain challenges or obstacles or delays would appear, right? Or some type of chaos, right? So you moved in a manner so that things will be absolutely balanced, things will be absolutely fair, especially when it comes to the spiritual courts. Okay, you gave people ample opportunity to correct themselves, to come at you correctly, to redeem themselves. And they allow that to feed their ego. Because if we're being completely honest, it wasn't too much, more of energy that they could really get from you besides, whatever allow them access to, or whatever you gave by choice. Okay, even if there was some type of persuasion or manipulation, like, energy or magic going on. Okay, so yeah, y'all. So what's happening as a result? You're going to see these people becoming psychologically ill or being psychologically ill. Okay, you're going to see these people having some type of addictions. You're going to see these people struggling with sexuality. Okay, you're going to see them being in this Jezebel prostitute, succubus, incubus energy. You're going to see these people succumb to that even further. Okay, whereas whom you truly are, your authentic self, you're continually evolving into whom you always been internally, outside of the projections and the abuse and the manipulation tactics, to turn you into something you're not, to turn you into something whom they truly are. Okay, wanting you to, appear as one of them, because it was very clear that you wasn't. It was very clear that you stood out from the rest. So what was another tactic and strategy? Wanting you to seem like you're some type of narcissist, like you're selfish, you're all about yourself, and you don't care about people, and you're the abuser. Okay, you're this, you're any projections, okay, anything to demonize the innocence and the purity of heart, and which you actually truthfully, authentically embody. So this attitude that you have of, I'm not really the type of person that hang with quote unquote like mean girls, like if I peep that, like I wouldn't mind separating myself. Especially if you're just an asshole, like you're just assholes because you think it makes you cool. Okay? I don't hang with people like that. I don't like being around distasteful people. I'm okay with standing alone. I'm okay with hanging with, the outcast or being an outcast. I'm okay with that. I take solitude in that. I can be patient with, attracting the friends and family that I actually deserve. I can be patient with that. With all that being said, why the fuck would you subject yourself to toxic ass family, to toxic ass friends from your past? Fuck that history. Let's be totally honest. Why would you subject yourself to any of your exes whom have abused you or abused their access to you? Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. And even if y'all wants to cross paths or whatever the case may be, okay, for those of you, who have children with these people, personally I don't. But for those of you who may have children with these people, of course, there maybe have to be like some cordial, energy. But listen, you can still set firm, solid boundaries, and you need to be balanced and fair in your parenting with your children. I feel like you should be authentic and honest with them, okay, to prepare them, right, to recognize any type of, dark manipulations, to, you know, think for themselves, teach them how to commune and pray and talk to the Most High. Tell them how to recognize signs and synchronicities. Create a safe space for them to come and speak with you about any and everything, okay? And do your due diligence to not pollute their minds about anybody, but to only provide nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing but the truth. So if that truth means somebody being a polluted type of energy, somebody being, you know, this monstrous energy or a bully, if somebody has those traits for their safety and security, okay, so that they can take preventative measures, you should be completely honest, respectfully with your children. It don't matter who it is. No matter who it is. And something that I always say, and this is coming from my childhood experiences, if your child or children feel uncomfortable pertaining to any family member, any friend, and it doesn't matter, family, friend, family member, da, da, da. If they feel uncomfortable being around these people, being around these people's children, these people, friends and family, listen to them. Do not force them to be around these people. Please don't give these people the power to feel like they can abuse these children just because you want a break or you think that your child is just being a brat. No, more than likely, if you are gifted, your children are some level of gifted. You hear me? More than likely, your children are gifted. Okay, and you need to be responsible with your legacy. Period. So some of y'all not doing this. Y'all not doing these baby shower shits. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing traditional baby showers. You're not doing traditional bridal showers. You're not doing tradition. You're not doing things in a traditional manner that will open you and your legacy up to danger, to attack, unnecessary warfare, attacks and battles, envy, evil eye, okay, magic. You're not moving in this traditional manner that most of your family or even friends have been moving in. Okay, like, for example, you're getting married or something, and typically, family, you just invite the family, like, you just let the family know, and anybody that's family, whoever can come, whoever wants to come, whoever can make it, can come. Fuck all that shit. If you have proven yourself to really be family, like, if there's been, any strange energy or some type of betrayal and you've done your due diligence to repair whatever cracks in our connection, absolutely, and I can tell that it's genuine, it's authentic, the Most High approves it, absolutely, family member, you can come. But let's say your sister, your mother, your father ain't shit. They ain't shit to me. They don't give a fuck about me. You can come, they can't. Straight like that. Oh, it's tradition for your mother and your father to be a part of certain things. Well, guess what? If mother and father don't want to do their due diligence or do what's necessary and required to repair any damages or cracks or fractures in the connection, if the Most High does not approve it, if I feel unsafe, if I feel like, or if I deem them untrustworthy, guess what? Mother and father are not going to be at these functions. That's how it go. I don't give a damn what the tradition is. What you're not going to do is bring your negative, toxic, devilish energy around any of my sacred happenings. We're not doing that. Y'all did that. Y'all can do that. I'm not doing that. Personally, I'm not doing that. No, you will not be invited. No, you will not be in the know. You will not know. If you think you're going to find gaps to gaslight me, to abuse me, and then you feel obligated, you feel like you can't do that because of a title that you have in this lifetime, see, no, that's not happening over here. That's not happening over here because regardless of what title you have in this lifetime, who the fuck was you in my past life? In my past life before that, who the fuck was you? Who the fuck was I? That part. So no, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's no, no. Study to show thyself approved unto God, and when God approves you, I will approve you. Period. Otherwise, if God disapproves you, I have no issue or objective with disapproving you as well. Because ultimately, that is my parent. Ultimately, as long as God is a part of my sacred happenings, as long as the Most High God is a part of every stage, every milestone, every aspect of my life and my legacy, as long as God is in attendance when it comes to my quote unquote baby shower, my quote unquote bridal shower, my quote unquote graduations or elevations in life, as long as God is a part of it, I am content. I am not them. I'm not them. I am not them, and you will not manipulate me based off some traditions that I don't have to abide by. If God says I don't have to abide by it, I don't. I don't have to abide by nothing that no. If there is not love, if if I'm not surrounded by genuine, authentic, divine love, you will not be a part of these aspects of my life. You will not be in attendance. You will not be. And God is not going to force me to allow abusers into my life, around my children, around my marriage, around my businesses. No. You wanted me to be crazy. You wanted me to be mentally ill. You wanted to convince others that I was mentally ill, that I'm crazy. Something's wrong with me. Oh, she messing with them cards, you know. She talking about these dreams. She's talking about she see this and she. Oh, you heard what she talking about. You let me tell you what she done did. Let me tell you what she done got into now. Let me tell. All the while you're a part of trying to cause misfortune in my life, so you can go and gossip about that and justify whatever narrative you're trying to fabricate about me. You really feel like I will buy into the illusion of I'm your parent, I'm your family. So you're gonna insult not only my intelligence but my intuition. You're gonna insult my relationship with the Most High God. You want me to assume your character traits and fake the funk with you, fake shit with you, when literally one of the biggest foundations of my character is authenticity. You got me fucked up. This is the Authentic Empress. If this resonated with you, please do like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys next time.